Hello friends. So as we were seeing the series of videos on economic survey and this environment topics we are seeing. So biosphere reserves, national parks, tiger reserves, Ramsar sites, important species, because students were asking what are the species that we have to read, but I could not just like that suggest something. So I made a list of all these important species that we have to check, and that is what we were looking at in the previous video. Today also we will continue that. And in that, the first thing, so this is the first thing that we are going to see today. This is golden langur. See, langur, see, there is, langur everyone would know. Okay, langur is monkey. But the golden langur, this is a specific species to this place in the northeastern region. See, yesterday we spoke about many, or in the previous video, we would have spoken about many of the places. In that, I would have spoken about a place called as Manas. See, Brahmaputra would be like this, In this, one thing we would have spoken about. Dibang, Dibruga, Kaziranga. This is very, very important. Kaziranga. And you will have Manas. Then Oran, one thing is there. So Pake will be somewhere here, correct? Pake will be somewhere. See, this is Central Asia, but I am just talking about this place. So Pake will be somewhere here. So this place is very important. In this place, you have something called as the golden langur, and it is endangered. See, look at this. This is an endangered species as well. And this is actually, if you see, Manas, it is there in Manas and it is there in Bhutan as well. So yesterday, a few species we were talking about whether it was present only in India. Only in India is Asiatic lion is there. But this golden langur also is there across the space of northeastern, sorry, not northeastern completely, but Bhutan and India. So very important, note this down. And the next species that I wanted to talk about was these great Indian bustard. This is what yesterday yesterday meaning previous video, we were talking about Great Desert National Park. It is, here, somewhere here. Great Desert National Park covering nearly 2 districts, which was a previous year question. In this place, this is very, very significant because this time in news, this time in Supreme Court, they have made this because huge transmission power lines, transmission power lines run through this place. This transmission power lines, when they are running through this place, the species gets hit and it is dying. And very few only left. This is the picture of distribution that I have got from Wikipedia, but you have to check it again because the number may be less, but here the number of the species has gone so low, it is critically endangered. So what Supreme Court did was, it asked the transmission lines to actually make an underground thing. Instead of going above the land, they are asking underground because these birds will not get hit. But this is where yesterday I spoke. So, like, I spoke about the Palamu here, Palamu and Palamu in Jharkhand, and we spoke about coal reserves, correct? Similarly, this is like development and environment. Similarly, here also, whether the protection of the bird versus, if you see, cost of electricity, because the electricity transmission, if they have to rewire it and take it underground, this is going to increase the cost. And this is what if you see, the transmission companies also submitted in the Supreme Court, and this has been an issue, and this was in news for 2-3 months, and the Supreme Court was there. Hence, I would want you to look at Great Indian Bustard. So look at, okay, next species. Next important species is this gharial. Okay, this gharial, if you see gharial, and in India, we have 3 kinds of crocodile. Okay, 3 kinds or 3 species of crocodile will be there. One will be this magar. Another is this saltwater crocodile. You would have seen this. This is gharial. Okay, this is saltwater crocodile. Saltwater crocodiles looks something like, see, this usual feature you have seen. This you would have seen in many movies and things like that. This is saltwater crocodile, and this is actually gharial. This will have a difference. Okay, the snout, this place will actually have a difference of the snout will be different. But now you think about the difference. So see, look at this. This gharial actually is also endangered species, or I'll show you that picture. See, look at this. It's also critically endangered. Okay, it is critically endangered. That black buck, the great Indian bustard is also critically endangered. Gharial is also critically endangered, and gharial, if you see, will be present in some important places in India. This is actually, see, the map is not up to the mark, but this place is Chambal. Correct? Chambal. Yesterday we spoke about, Ranthambore. Ranthambore being between Chambal and Banas. Correct? Chambal and Banas. But you see, in Chambal you are having what? Gharial. So that is the link, that is why I have this next to what we saw yesterday. Okay, this is gharial, very important that you should know. And gharial is also present in few other places in India. This is not only present in Chambal, it's also there in Northeast also, it is there a little bit. So that is what you should know, but critically endangered. And this is saltwater crocodile. Saltwater crocodile is actually present in this whole region. Okay, look at this whole distribution. This whole distribution of eastern coast. This place is actually, see, UPSC may say it is present across all the coast, but it is actually in the eastern coast, and this is saltwater crocodile. If you see the status of this is not endangered. This is of least concern. This is the point. See, in crocodile that we saw, 3 crocodile species. One is gharial, which is actually critically endangered. But the other things are least concerned because they have the species. Next important species is this Airavati dolphin. Irrawaddy dolphin. There are 2 types of dolphin. In India, you will have Gangetic dolphin as well. We will see the next. But this is Airavati dolphin present in the Irrawaddy river. Okay, wow. So, but if you see, the name is Irrawaddy dolphin, present in Irrawaddy river, but it is also present in the eastern coast, not completely. See, look at it. Saltwater crocodile, correct? Saltwater crocodile was complete. Okay, look at this diagram. Saltwater crocodile is complete. Okay, a saltwater crocodile will be incomplete. But here, Irrawaddy dolphin, if you see, it's in this portion, from this portion. Especially, you will have a Ramsar site called as Chilika Lake. Check this lake. There is a Ramsar site, Chilika Lake, where this Irrawaddy dolphin is present. See, you can think that Irrawaddy dolphin or Irrawaddy river is somewhere in northeast. But the distribution of Irrawaddy dolphin is very important. It is present here as well. Gharial, as we saw, it's in Chambal. Next, we will look at Indus. So this is Asian river dolphin or Indus dolphin. Indus dolphin, as you might be very well aware, Gangetic dolphin, it's in the Ganges. So this is what is Ganges dolphin, and this is Indus river. It's also present here. So this is the difference that you should know. Irrawaddy will be there in the eastern coast. The Gangetic dolphin and the things will be in the western coast. Next, we will go to very important this time. See, this time I feel a question in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Madhya Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, the national parks in Madhya Pradesh this time I think are important because, see, Kuno National Park, this in news you would have seen hundreds of times. Kuno National Park is in news because This is the place where you have reintroduced cheetah. Okay, reintroduction of cheetah has happened. Also, look at it. See, it is closer to Chambal. I don't think Chambal is passing through this, but it is closer to Chambal. Okay, Chambal is the place where I said Gharial will be there. Okay, and Chambal, and you have Ranthambore somewhere here. But this Kuno, which is there in this northern Madhya Pradesh, actually is the place where you are reintroduced cheetah. But I don't think they are going to go and ask cheetah this time. But you look at all the places near this. There is Panna here, Panna Tiger Reserve. Okay, this is also Biosphere Reserve. And this is also diamond mine. Okay, diamond mine. In geography, you will see this area you get diamond also. But where it is, so relative to Kuno, it is somewhere here. And the next, so if you see in Madhya Pradesh, you will find that all across in the clockwise direction, you will find a lot of national parks. Here you have what is called as the Bandhavgarh. Okay, Bandhavgarh, see, Kuno, Panna, Bandhavgarh, and Bandhavgarh is also important tiger reserve as well. In this Bandhavgarh, there is actually one more thing. In continuity, this is Bandhavgarh. In continuity with Bandhavgarh, in Chhattisgarh, there is one other thing called as Achanakamar. Okay, Achanak, see the spelling, I may pronounce it wrong, but Achanakamar Wildlife Sanctuary or Achanakamar, one more biosphere reserve is there. So see the continuity. Here you are finding Panna, here you are finding Kuno, here you are finding Ranthambore, and above that Sariska. Okay, this is Desert National Park. So look at the way it is there. Okay, look at the way it is there. It's actually forming a contiguous zone, and this is where you are finding the next thing. So you are coming this Achanakamar, and then you are finding Satpura. Okay, Satpura range, Satpura Tiger Reserve. So you have one tiger reserve in the Satpura range as well. Very important, one more last of the, see, Panna is here. Opposite to Panna, you will find Pench. Okay, Pench. Panna is something which everyone knows. You have Bandhavgarh here. You have Achanakamar here. BA. Okay, this is Panna. So, enna Panna? BA Panna. Enga Panna? Penchila Panna. Benchila Panna. Correct? Enna Panna? BA Panna. BA na Bandhavgarh Achanakamar. Enga Panna? Benchila Ukand Panna. So, this is what is Pench. This is something, see, you have this, you have this whole thing, and you will make an understanding in your mind. So that is the basic of this. And this is Panchamari. Panchamari. In Tamil, there is one, yes, if you see yes, if you put yes, you will have one word. So, Panna, Enga Panna, BA Panna, Enga Panna, Bench Lokant Panna, Panni Inna, yes, Mari item. Okay, yes, Mari item. So this is what you should see. This is what in law. This is not something you should do. But generally have an idea so that you will not find, you will not forget this. Here you will have a better picture. I hope this picture is clear. This Chanderi also in geography, sorry, in prelims they asked this Chanderi, where is it? So look at this place. Here, if you see Bimbetka is here, but look at this Panna, see Bandhavgarh, Pench, Panchmari. Here, look at the diagram. You have Kuno somewhere here, correct? So look at the way it is coming. So this is the important places in Madhya Pradesh. This time I want you to look at. Okay, this time I want you to look at. Next, very important is the Rajasthan. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, then Gujarat. In Gujarat, you have this Ramsar site, which is called as the Kutch National Park. In Kutch area, this area, you find this Indian wild ass. This is a question that they have asked. Indian wild ass, but if you see, it is not endangered. Here, see, it is not of concern. Sorry, not threatened. Here, not threatened. But Indian wildlife sanctuary, you have an Indian wild ass sanctuary in the Kutch area. In this area, you have a sanctuary for this species. So, and one more thing that I wanted to say was, in this area, you will also find great Indian bustard. In the desert area, but the great Indian bustard is threatened. Indian wild ass is not. Okay? Great Indian bustard is critically endangered. This is the one thing I wanted you to look, because they will ask you this Ramsar site, Kutch area, and they will ask you these two things, and they will say both are endangered, but an Indian wild ass is not threatened. So look at this. Next, we will go to the next thing, black buck. In relation to the areas that we saw, so these are areas which we saw, right? So we will look at some important. So this is antelope. Actually, two things are there. Yeah, deer, it will look like, deer, but antelope and deer. There are two things are there. Yeah. This black buck is an antelope, and if you see, the point is that where is this? And why I have said this is that this is the state animal of Punjab, Haryana, Haryana, and also Andhra Pradesh. This is the state animal, and very important. And look at the location. This is the location that we have looked at now. Black buck is present in this place. And next is Barasingha. This is swamp deer. This is one more deer, and this they have asked swamp deer. It's also you will find in the region of Madhya Pradesh that we have looked, and it is the state animal of Madhya Pradesh. Barasingha is vulnerable. Black buck is not. And one more thing is that it's least concern. See, the animal that Salman Khan hunted black buck. So that is why he was arrested, because this is an it is listed in Wildlife Protection Act. When you hunt, it's not a proper thing for anyone. Anyone cannot hunt, because it is the property of the government. Wildlife Protection Act, under that it is the property of the government. So you cannot hunt unless the animal is threatening. This was a question. When can you hunt an animal? Unless an animal which is there in Wildlife Protection Act is threatening, you cannot hunt. Yeah. So what Salman Khan did was an offense. So that is why he's, I don't think he's going to jail anyway, but he is there in facing court cases. But what happened to that court case, I do not know. Now coming to the swamp deer. See, swamp deer is present here, and it is also the state animal of Uttar Pradesh. The swamp deer is vulnerable. Black bug is not. So that is why it was hunted, I guess. It is present everywhere. Nilgiri tahar is one of the important species which is present in, Western Ghats. This is a very important species of Tamil Nadu. Just I wanted to have an finishing touch in the south. So we were looking at Barasingha, then this is Nilgiri tahar. It is like an, Varayadu. So, but it is actually, endangered. Endangered. In the Western Ghats, it is present. In the Western Ghats, it is present. There is also one more species, lion-tailed macaca. Lion-tailed macaca is also present in this way only. Spelling, please check it. But lion-tailed macaca is also there in the Western Ghats. Nilgiri tahar is also there in the Western Ghats. In the Western Ghats, and it both endangered. It is endangered. That is a very important thing that you should know. This is the series of videos, or this is the series of animals that I wanted to make. I hope so. If I think I'll maybe continue with more such species and important places and Ramsar sites. If you have any other sites to discuss, you can put it there, and I'll start discussing that state. So keep reading. All the best, and all the best for preliminary examination. Thank you.